Alrighty, so we are back with a little bit of Sultai Wilderness Reclamation. This is the only snow deck that truly remains in Modern. We've got snow-covered islands, snow-covered swamps, and snow-covered forests to turn on our Ice-Fang Coatl, because someone's got to turn on the snakes. Then we've got some copies of Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath, and that's realistically the way we're going to actually kill our opponent, though the way we're going to win the game is by controlling our opponent's important plays, destroying permanents that they care about, creatures and other permanents with Abrupt Decay. We've got Remand, Force of Negation, Archmage's Charm, and Cryptic Command to try to go all sorts of controlling on their spells and tempo. Factor Fiction to put us ludicrously far ahead on cards that we get to put into our hand, plus into our graveyard so that we can exploit them with Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath. And then we've got a one-of copy of Nexus of Fate, and Nexus of Fate eventually is our plan to win. So we shave our deck down all the way to nothing, and then we will just take a free turn every single turn until we've killed our opponent. So that's the plan. You just loop infinite turns eventually. Our sideboard is a bunch of good stuff from the Sultai colors in Modern. We get to play Dead of Winter, which I'm super excited to see if that's relevant at all. It's basically my favorite sweeper of all time. So, suck it, Toxic Deluge. You're probably actually better in Legacy, but that's not the point. The point is, I love me some Dead of Winter. Snow Synergy cards, come back to me, Abominable Snowman. Abominable Tree Folk. I have endless great memories of playing Abominable Tree Folk in Modern. God, I miss that card. He's so good. He's so big. We mourn the tree folk. Mourn the loss of the Astrolabe, mourn the loss of the tree folk. Alright, and we're off. Alright. Zephilios. I'd like to have more lands, but I love this hand. I love this hand. Love it. Can't cast this Abrupt Decay anytime soon, but... And by anytime soon, I mean not yet. Okay. Yeah, sure, that's a doozy. I'm going to get the Zagoth Triome here. It is not a snow land, so our Ice-Fang is not going to be turned on as soon as it could be, but I think generally speaking we're okay to wait on that. Is this Sultai mid-range? Oh no. Oh no, opponent. Oh no. Oh, disaster. Oh, no. Oh, no. The tempo gain. The tempo gain. It's so good. And I drew a card and everything. Oh, terminate cantrip. The best. Okay. Suppose if I play Snow-Covered Island first, then I can Growth Spiral, put the Misty into play, then Remand and reset the Growth Spiral. But realistically, I don't really think I want to reset a Growth Spiral, so I'm probably not fetching a Mystic Sanctuary right away. We can wait until after we've played Factor Fiction. Opponent plays nothing. Interesting. Okay. Green, blue. That's a good one. That is a good one. Land? Ooh. Okay. Would have liked to hit another land there, but I will survive. I don't know what my opponent's playing that they didn't have anything to do there, but let's draw some cards. Oh, that feels so dirty. Now I do want to put the growth spiral on top. I don't have a way to draw it, but yeah. Oh yeah, I do. I have a Remand. Doy. So if my opponent plays anything, we get to go Remand, Growth Spiral, and that's... Remand, Growth Spiral, Remand. Huh. Sick. Sick. Yeah. I know, Boat Guy. I know. This is turning the snakes on, is what this is doing. Thought Scour. I mean... They're playing it, right? It means they want it. Take that! You do you, Boat Guy. You do you. Alright, you got it this time. You got it this time. Alright, and then Mystic Sanctuary for Archmage's Charm. This game is... It's getting nasty. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Did you just surgical my Archmage's Charm? That's not very nice, playing surgical in game 1. Can't do anything about it, though, so yeah, you got me. Well played. Hopefully they are not able to flash that back and take away my Cryptic Commands. That would make this game much more difficult. I could have remanded and made them play 2 life, but, I mean, it's not really a lot of value there. Sure. I guess before they put a land in, we should cast Fact. GG. Okay. Good luck, opponent. I'm taking this pile. This one. Okay, you can resolve your Uro trigger. In the wrong order. They didn't hit a land? That's brutal. Just thin my deck a little bit. Play Wilderness Rec with Cryptic up. Go end step. Trigger on the stack. Pool my mana. Untap. Play Fact or Fiction? I want all the cards, opponent. I want all the cards. Okay. Veil of Summer seems good. Nihil Spellbomb seems good. That's probably it. Oh, Confounding Conundrum. This is not symmetrical. Don't need these. Don't need... Probably I can cut an Uro, because they're going to try to surgical my Uros anyway, and I need to play around it as much as I can. So that's kind of the one major thing we need to do in this game, is just watch out and not get our Uros surgical if we can. They can't surgical Nexus of Fate in any way, shape, or form, so that's kind of great. Sure. Yeah, I'll keep that one. Don't have a Force of Negation here, so... Oh, man, I wonder if cutting all my Fatal Pushes was a bad idea against the Hex Drinker deck. I don't know why they're playing Hex Drinker in a deck that appears to otherwise be, like, tap-out Sultai. Although it's not really. I don't know what they're playing. They're playing, like, Sultai Tradebinder. Thoughtseize, huh? Fair enough. Look at my shame! Look at it! Look at it! Look at my shame. Take it. You don't understand what it does. You'll never be able to read all this text. You should not let me have that card. It's too good. Oh no. They're gonna play a Hex Drinker. Oh, I shouldn't have said its name. It's okay, we left in all of our snakes. We left in all 3 snakes. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. We're probably, maybe gonna be fine. Okay. Okay, deck. Getting nervous here. Holy jumping. I guess I shouldn't have cut my Fatal Pushes. Jesus. Well, that's a good draw. Got a shock for it, but I'll take it. I guess if they have Surgical, this is a bad play. Land. Yeah, buddy. They didn't hit a 3rd land, Jesus. Ho! Yeah. No. Not only can we not afford to play around Surgical, but they had the Surgicals in game 1, and I was flummoxed. I think we're supposed to upkeep Cryptic, tap their team, draw a card. With the downside being, if they have any way to interact with that, we're just toast. I suppose I could bounce a Goyf at sorcery speed. It's a guaranteed bounce and draw. Yeah, that's almost definitely better. Sucks. I guess they could force this. Upkeep is playing to win. Nah, I think they're both playing to win, just differently. Depends on how much I want to use my life total as a resource, I think. That's the differentiating factor there. Oh. So we're going to play Factor Fiction on their turn, and heh. Oh, did they hit my Nexus? They didn't. Okay, good. Whew. What? Oh, do I have to? Okay, good. I don't know why the stack paused there. Maybe my opponent did something that made that happen. I don't know what that would be, but I think that it's possible. Here comes the other Goyf. So we get a Factor Fiction here, which should help by a good chunk. Alright, but you can't counter this. You could try. Yikes. So I think I'm taking the Archmage's Charm because I'm going to try to grab their Hex Drinker on their upkeep and block the Goyf with it. And then hopefully we can find black mana. I'm taking this pile. Please let me have this pile this way. This is A-okay, opponent. Totally fine. Seems too good to be true. And I'm sure it will be. But for now... Why did my islands separate out like that? Yeah, we just have to discard the hand size here. Oh no, I can play an Uro. See if I hit a land. I still have Archmage's Charm here. Which is my out. Although this puts me up on life total. Oh, sick. Good job, Uro. Now I don't have to discard the hand size. I love that. I love that. What if that was mine? Objections? Fail me, baby. Fail me hard. Oh. You hate to see it. So I haven't lost any mana producing lands yet. So that's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so this is the last Uro in my deck. I haven't lost any Ice-Fang Coatls yet either. That's good. In theory, our opponent is sort of helping us get to the Nexus win. Except they will fairly likely eventually actually exile the Thought Scour, sure. They're playing Tail's End and they're playing Brazen's Bar. So they are playing... Their deck is wild. I think we go... I would like to draw 2. I have one more Wilderness Rec in my deck. Damn it. Just getting spanked by Ashiok here, huh? Well, nothing I can do about it for now. I think I have to go to 1. Then cast Fact or Fiction. How many cryptics have I lost? 1. Just 1. Sure. Oh, they mill themselves. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I'm at 1. Oh, a Shockland. Super. I mean, that almost keeps me alive. So we'll go Uro. But if I Uro... No, then I can shock. It's not a good idea. But I get to see what I draw first, so maybe we hit our swamp. Mystic Sanctuary. That does not help me at all. Gives me another blue mana. I think we're just dead, huh? Oh, I guess we could Coatl into a Cryptic Command? Yeah, we can. So I have an untapped blue. Oh, okay. Just dead? Just dead. I will make my opponent attack me. Perhaps they will make some error. Oh, do they have a Tail's End? Why would they fetch, though? Trophy. I don't have any green left. So this is mostly a loss on the back of having oh Jesus. Wait. If I have a forest in my deck. Oh my god. Unreal. Unreal. Unforced errors. As long as they don't hit my Nexus with the Ashiok, we are almost at the game win. Yeah. They didn't hit it. Getting back their trophy? Sure. Uro. No. Really? Bold. Okay, so I don't have any Uros. But do I have at least one more Ice-Fang Coatl? I think I have two, actually. Okay. Okay, we're doing really well here. If they Ashiok mill me without playing anything else, I almost feel like I should just Veil. They do have the trophy in their hand right now, but I want to end step this Ice-Fang, and then I want them to trophy it. I'm going to Veil them and kill their Ashiok, and that should get us the game win, honestly. They'll probably trophy now. Yeah. Sorry, friend. Veil of Summer is a fair and balanced Magic the Gathering card. It encourages fun, interesting, and interactive gameplay from everyone in the game of Magic the Gathering that you're playing. Young and old, people everywhere love Veil of Summer. So the question is, have I lost my Zagoth Triome? No. I lost all my Uros, but I have another Zagoth Triome in my deck. So I'm going to go get it now. Maybe I don't need to get it now. We got 10 cards left in our deck. We are almost there. We have one more Factor Fiction, too. Targeting themselves, sure. They mill Surgical and Delta, sure. Uro. I don't know why I sequenced that way. That was not correct. Oh, we have another Mystic Sanctuary in our deck. Well, that is not something I can tutor for because I'm at 1. That is insanity. Okay, no, Uro's fine. You can resolve him. You can resolve the front side of Uro. All right, I got 7 cards left. One of them is Factor Fiction. We can't Cryptic Loop, but we can Cryptic several times from here. That's a good one. Let's put Remand on top. Or Veil. Remand. Yeah, Remand, because if I have to go Cryptic counter bounce my Sanctuary right now, I'd like to be able to play the Sanctuary, put the Cryptic on top, and redraw it. No. Oh no, no, it's Uro. Oh, it's Jace. Perfect. Thank God it's not Uro. If they just cast that Uro out of their graveyard, I actually might have been in trouble, but... Oh no! Well, don't fate seal me. No fate seal, please. Definitely can't beat that one. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. I can brainstorm into that surgical, and they can surgical my Cryptic Commands, I suppose? Alright, so we just need to top deck Nexus of Fate or Factor Fiction. We have 6 cards in our deck. We got some sweet Magic the Gathering going on here. Look what I top deck. Bang. Get out of here, nerd. There it is. That's the game win. That's the game win. I should have done it in response here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to have a stop on my upkeep. Now it's not the game I win immediately. It does depend on how they split up the piles. But if they play anything here, I guess if they kill my Ice-Fang, that's perfect. Please be mana efficient and level up your Hex Drinker. Please. No? Okay. Remand's not going to do it. You got to have something better than that. This is on your turn. You can't force a negation me now. There it is. So if they have a Force of Negation, I guess they kill me. I could always choose the pile that doesn't have Nexus in it. Because then Nexus will shuffle back in and it will be the only card. Oh, I can 100% do that. So I choose this. Nexus shuffles back in. Nexus will be the card that I draw next turn, and I have a Remand. I don't want to cast this Ice-Fang right now. Okay, drop. My 1/1 gets the job done. Okay. I will play your game, opponent. Put Veil on top. Tail's End. So if I remand this, I draw Nexus, then I put Veil on top. This doesn't matter. Sure. Take my new turn. All right, you made this as slow as possible, opponent. Got him. Wilderness Rec Nexus of Fate. We got lucky that they never exiled the Nexus, but I guess there's only one, so it can dodge. If you can dodge an Ashiok, you can dodge a ball. All right, looking for number 2, Victim the Second. Look at those active players, almost 1,200. M. Hayashi, the captain of M. Hayashi Red, just crushing his way up to lead of the trophy board with 37, and Hugo Freitas, known Storm Pilot, 34, and then Parrot, Taxes player at number 4 with 31. The other players here, I don't know them for one specific deck list. E Principe, he plays, I think it's Titan for the most part. And then Spike, Aspiring Spike is blue control for sure. I mean, he'll play anything, but blue control is his wheelhouse. House of Mana hanging out down here. Seen him playing Titan and everything else. Ooh, QB Turtle way down here. Probably just busy. Canister. Rocking 11 trophies. Good job. ZX Rogue. Who I always forget what their actual handle is. It's Caleb Durwood or... I think he's Caleb DMTG, so it's Todd Anderson? I think? Not sure. On the draw. Banger of a hand. Let's rock and rumble. Oh, we're not on the draw. We're on the play. We're against the Luris deck. Okay, we are reasonably well teched out against Luris in game 1. Let's play everyone's favorite game. Let's not get Thoughtsseized. Put it on the board. Bromat Courier, not a Thoughtseize. Alright. Here comes the rumble. Rumble, 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 rumble. Alright. I would like to draw a Fatal Push, please. 1 Fatal Push. Not a Fatal Push. We can still draw the Fatal Push. Cool. Would like this to get an island. Maybe I should have done that. I should have done it in the opposite order, because I might want that to get a swamp. Puts me behind on the Mystic Sanctuary, but... oh, goodness. Triggers. Nope. Okay. I will take your 2. Stupid sexy wording on Bromat Courier. So if I steal their Bromat Courier and then I manage to sack it for a red, which I can't do, but if I did manage to do that, it would put the removed card... I would have to discard my hand, and it would put the cards in their hand, which is, you know, not really what we're looking for. Playing Mystic Sanctuary here sucks. I almost want to just Archmage's Charm myself to draw 2 cards and then reset the Archmage's Charm. They're really not threatening to kill me soon, so I think I'm going to do that. This seems super sketch, so if someone on YouTube wants to tell me that this is a garbage tier play, I am willing to accept that fact. As for this moment, I did it, and I done did it. Probably should have just played Island here, and the next one I could go push and then reset. So actually, that's almost definitely what I should do. But we have good fodder for our Force of Negations here, so we're probably not going to die early. I'm guessing their next turn is going to involve casting Scourge of the Skyclaves and or Death Shadow. Which I guess we need the Fatal Push for that. Thoughtseize. I think I have to force this. So I need to protect this Fatal Push from getting exiled. Especially if I pick up more fetch lands. Shock. Okay. Scourge? Nope. Oh, they want to be able to sack both couriers, huh? That's fair. Maybe. Yeah, I guess so. That's so greedy. So greedy. Okie doke. You, get out of here. Why are you charmed in your main? I didn't want to play the Mystic Sanctuary for no value, because I'm terrible. Okay, so they sack it there. They discard land, push, crypt. Yikes. Okay. Now I can steal this one right now. If they shadow, we could steal it too. That's thinking with portals. Yeah. I feel like I had a good line for why I charmed in my main. Oh, so that I could reset it with the Mystic Sanctuary that was in my hand. What I didn't do was pay attention to the fact that I picked up... I didn't want to miss my land drop, and I didn't want to not get value with Mystic Sanctuary. That was basically what it was. I still think I'm going to draw 2 here. I'm looking for more fetches or more removal. Bolt me. Sure. I'm not dead yet. I like that card. I like that card even more. Okay. Reset. Push. Cast Uro. Put push on top. Cast Ice-Fang Coatl. But if I cast the Coatl, I won't be able to play the push. So we're going to play Uro. I don't know if we're going to do any of that other nonsense that I talked about. We could play Uro and see what's up. Because I can escape him next turn, so they're really under pressure to kill me here. Alright. If I play Ice-Fang to block their Bomat Courier... Uro is 3 time walk on their actual race. Yeah, exactly. Position. You just play Ice-Fang in response here, right? I don't need any of these cards in my hand. And that doesn't lose them life. Sure, you got it. Take the force, sure. They've already played 2 lightning bolts. They could have a push here, but there's like basically no chance they burn me out. Sack it. Yep. Discards swap, sure. Sure. It's a 1/1. It's adorable. Yeah, sure. Take my growth spiral. So we can get Breeding Pool here and then just cast Uro. Or get Island, cast Uro, and not be able to cast anything else. But I just want to get Sanctuary. Make sure you have some for Luris. Get Sanctuary, kill the dude. Sure. I guess if I Sanctuary my Fatal Push here, then I can just cast Factor Fiction this turn cycle. Oh, and I already have Death Touch on my Coatl, so they have to remove it. Bang. He's touchy. He's a touchy Coatl. Babble, sure. Targets me? Okay. I don't want to get blown out by Dismember TBR. Wait. We're good against Dismember TBR. If they attack with... Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah. They can make it a 3/3. Okay. Pump it more. Pump it more. You don't want to hit me for only one. Oh, they want to get their Luris. I'll take 2. That's fine. Being a 5 is not a big deal here. Make it more. Make it bigger. They draw a card. Wild. Instead of guaranteed getting their Luris in their hand, they went for draw a card. That is nonsense. I guess they're just hoping they rip double bolt. No. Oh. Yeah. We have 3 Mystic Sanctuaries. 2 in play, none in the graveyard. Hey look, my hand is great. I will take this one. Why did you push the Luris? They didn't play a Luris. There's no Luris in play. It's not in their hand either. I don't understand. The Shadow. What? Oh, I didn't... I wanted to keep more mana open just to sort of... I don't know. Maybe I was gaming myself while I was trying to game my opponent. The classic play from me. We have Remand, but I would like an Archmage's Charm. This should be game. Play Uro here. So no. That's 100% what we're doing. We're gonna play Uro, but we're putting Archmage's Charm on top so that we have a hard counter. Because Remand is soft and it doesn't beat a bolt. And I don't need removal because they don't have haste. Twitch chat, best gamers. Well, Pygonti is actually one of the best players. I don't know how better to say it that I know. So I generally do trust him. He asks the right questions and he knows what's up. Yeah, sure, you're half asleep, but you're still one of the best players I know. It doesn't change your baseline level. I'm not saying I'm going to accept everything you say without questioning, but I'm going to say that generally speaking, I think the things you are saying are likely to be valuable. Bobble, you got it. Cracks Bobble, sure. Yeah, of course. It's just facts, man. You put in the right amount of work, you think the right way. I mean, your attitude is phenomenal too. I've never seen you get tilted. You're just cool as a cucumber. It's that's really something to aspire to, you know? Okay. We can go Archmage's Charm to just draw 2 here, but I'd rather just wait until I can attack with Uro and guarantee some life gain. Really? That's where you concede? All right. I'm like Hulk. I'm always sad so I can control it. Ooh. All right, these things. All right, I think these things are what we want. I'm not 100% that I want Veil of Summer. Pretty sure I don't want Nexus. Pretty sure I don't want Remand. Not in this high number, at least. Dead of Winter's Gasp. Agreed. The problem is it's not going to kill their super giant threats. So maybe it's not as good as I think it is. Maybe we'll cut one Cryptic Command. Yeah, I think so. It will buy time. Well, think about what they're supposed to bring in. I mean, yeah, they're bringing in Graveyard Hate, right? But I don't know if I want to cut... Well, maybe I do want to cut Uros to try to dodge that. Because the biggest problem is like having a turn 3 Uro where it's like the only thing I can play, and then they surgical it. Probably Blood Moon? Sure. I guess I could bring in Aether Gust for that, but Aether Gust is really bad at dealing with all their threats. I have a very high basic count in this deck. I have EE. So I'm not cold to Blood Moon, and I have Force of Negation. Yeah. Well, we wanted to fetch basics anyway, though, because we have Ice-Fang Coatl and we have Dead of Winter. So we definitely need to play around Blood Moon, but we can do that. So I think let's just go do it. Yeah, maybe I should be bringing in Aether Gust here, but I don't know. So they could have turn 3 Blood Moon, and right now there's nothing I can do about it. My hand is not great at playing around it. Gust seems medium. Well, so does Veil, right? Like after the first couple turn, Soul Guide Lantern. That's nice to see. That is super dead in the early game. That's a great draw. That means I can do... I mean, I will do... Yeah, I'll play this on turn 1. Veil cycles at least. You're not wrong. I just... 1 mana cycle is, you know... Well, it's worse than 2 mana cycle. Or, sorry, it's better than 2 mana cycle. Here comes the hammer. Bolt themselves. All right, here comes the Death Shadow. Oh no! How can I ever beat Death Shadow on turn 2? Oh no! I'm in big trouble here. We're going to be short on green and blue. So if they have turn 3 Blood Moon, they might get me a little bit. But they're also getting themselves so far because they have no swamps in play. This matchup seems really difficult for them. I agree. Because they're playing like the grindier version of Black Red Shadow. They're not playing very aggressive. We haven't seen any Scourges from them yet. They might just have them, but they're hiding. Blood Moon me, daddy. Yeah, there it is. Oh, no, they're drawing a card. Whew. Second Soul Guide Lantern. That's fair. They take the Delta instead of my push. That is 110% a misplay. I'm not criticizing my opponent. Like, like, maybe they have a reason for that, and maybe it's right, but... I'm almost definitely sure it's not. If I play Watery Grave, I still can't play Ice-Fang Abrupt Decay. I can play Archmage's Charm, so we're going to play Watery Grave. We have an Out to Moon now. Yes, we do. But I also have the Archmage's Charm, so I'm going to keep that one too. They didn't cycle the second Soul Guide Lantern? I guess they always want to keep one in play. Wow. If this is your plan, opponent, you are not going to win this game. I'm so sorry. There's no way you can beat me at this kind of game. Okay, so there's our forest. And we can get an extra land drop too. Yeah, we're going to do that. So we're going to go Forest, Uro, Mystic Sanctuary, Archmage's... Wait? Why are we waiting? You don't mind about Soul? No, not really. I have 2 more Uros. If they pop it just to exile my 1 Uro, I think I'm fine. Because I have outs for their Lurises. If they Soul Guide Lantern, why not Decay at some point? What, the Soul Guide Lantern? They'll draw a card. I'm not going down on cards here. Because we're gonna play Uro, get the trigger, target Archmage's Charm. They can choose to Soul Guide Lantern that, like my whole graveyard, or they can let me put the charm on top, and then they get to Soul Guide Lantern the Uro. So I'm pretty sure I'm very happy that way. Like, I'm putting them in a squeeze here where either way I'm getting scary value. Would have waited to replay Uro. That's a long wait. Also, they can always blow that out. I mean, they can't blow it out, but they can stop me from doing it. Whereas I just drew a card, and they're going to spend their Soul Guide Lantern to take down my Uro. Yeah. I just put Archmage's Charm on top of my deck. Like, if you put the triggers correctly. What? No, they can just exile your graveyard. So that you get the Uro in your graveyard, but they take away all your other cards. Bomat. Sure. Do you still have Uro there? Yeah, sure, but I can just find another Uro because I just put Archmage's Charm on top of my deck. I feel Uro's auto-win here. I disagree. They play things like Fatal Push. I mean, maybe they board it out against me, but that means their amount of removal is going to be really low, which means I can get them with things like this. Sure. One last lightning bolt at my face. Oh, I could take their Bomat Courier. Okay. Results. You can't take everything that's good. Blow up explosives in response, maybe. No, I don't need to do that. I'm gonna do it in response to their Bomat trigger. I don't see a particularly high value in doing it there. What the hell? Sure. They discarded another Verdant Catacombs. They're on 0 cards in hand? I have so many ludicrous draws in my deck. Yep, that was the way to do that. The density of action in my deck is so obnoxious right now. Like, yep, yes, this is the deck that we built. Like, not we, obviously, but this is the deck we're playing. Like, when you get into this position, there's just no way your opponent's gonna get through it. They don't have anything going on here, so I'm just gonna draw the Cryptic and spend my mana. Yeah, because the worst thing that could happen this turn is like they play a 1 mana spell and go get their Luris, and we crush that. GG. All right, 4-0, 2-0, 4-0. a little bit of a headache. I'm assuming it's because I went for a run earlier, but I wasn't hydrating properly early in the day. So that's kind of a pain in the butt. I might just play one more and then call it for the night, because I don't want to play badly, and I'm just feeling tired and a little beat up. Not that I should. And then I've got some errands to do tomorrow. I've got to go buy some cinchona bark. Add the hydrate button. I mean, I drink a lot of water normally. Today I was just, I don't know, I was just off my game. And I'm not buying cinchona bark for some naturopathic BS. I'm buying it so I can make a homemade tonic syrup for my grandmother for Christmas, in addition to the soda stream that we're getting her. Okay, we're against taxes. It's good to know that when you go into it. Ooh. Alright. Since they mulled to 6, I want to keep this because it does have a good number of lands. So all we have to do is keep 2 mana untapped after turn 2. And we might be able to play through their taxes. I know we're on the draw, which makes this super crappy. But we don't have any fetches here. So, sure. And we know what we're up against, so that really helps. That is not a good draw. We've got time. We got time. Okay, we can pay for Arbiter. Okay, nobody move. We might still get through this. I think I'm not going to jam my Uro here. Because if they have the Arbiter, we get blown out. It's probably a bad choice. Because they're going to have Vile Stoneforge. You wouldn't even care if they Arbiter fielded? Because we go up 1 land? Yeah. Well, I had the read. Okay. I guess I'm never tapping for anything ever. Actually, that's not the way Arbiter works. So I need to make it through 1 more turn. And then I can cast Uro with mana up to pay for Arbiter. So, oh, they went to 3 on the Aether Vial. So they must have Skyclave or Flicker Wisp in hand. Most likely Skyclave. Skyclave is the better card. Okay, I mean, this is the thing I said I was waiting for. Clave me, daddy. Clave me hard. Path. They could double strip me next turn if I pay for this. I don't think we pay it. So I don't think I can afford to get double strip mined. They also double strip. What are you talking about? If I pay this, I tap down. The mana pay field. Not now, on their turn. Because if I pay for this, I tap down. No, I know that. But then they're going to get a turn. And on their turn, they're going to strip me down. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure, but... We gained our 3 life, so... I have them kind of stuck in this place where they don't want to activate their vial for the Skyclave, and they don't want to pop their lands because all our mana's up. We just need to draw a swamp or a Watery Grave or even a fetch we have enough time for still. Thanks to Uro. Alright, we finally missed a land drop. That's not good. Cast this force factor fiction or not? We can do it now. They blinked. They can Ghost Quarter one of my lands here, and that would not be great, but I think this is worth getting. Okay. Pretty sure we have to take this pile. That is tad unfortunate. Yep. So the snake keeps us alive here. Hopefully eats one of their arbiters. Yeah, I should have taken the Wilderness Reclamation. No, they can Skyclave Wilderness Reclamation. That's so stupid. I just realized something horrifying. I've discarded 2 cards, huh? I suppose I could discard Uro and not feel too bad about it. Because if I managed... No, I don't want to discard Uro. Growth Spiral's no good here. Holy shit. Sure, one of my remands. I've got 2. Alright. Path me. You can field? Sure. Yeah, that's fair. They can field the black. Oh, we're not dead. Okay. I can't pay. There's 2 arbiters. You goofball. bounce Vial? I guess so. Why would I do it on upkeep? I guess it stops their... Skyclave? They draw 3-drop? Sure. Oh, sure. I mean, doesn't seem wrong. If they hit a field or something like that here, it's gonna suck, but can't dodge everything forever. Okay. Can't search. Okay, that's a good one. Can I play an Escape Uro? I can. No, I can't. I have to pay for the Arbiter. Then we play Uro, grab Swamp, push Thalia. Suppose I could play the Uro and see if I naturally draw the Swamp. Okay. Yeah. Nope. All right. Not surprising. Are we dead no matter what though? That didn't give me enough life, did it? Because I have to fetch, I have to pay and then fetch and then kill one of these and then I take 3. So we're just too slow. We're just too slow. Yeah. Shit. I mean, we didn't draw any way to have access to black mana in forever. I don't feel bad about how we played that game. Certainly was not an easy one to try to navigate. Engineered Explosives should be fantastic in this matchup. But I think this is generally speaking gonna be one of the worst matchups we play. I think I definitely want to keep Force of Negation for Aether Vials. Possibly for paths on their turn, but they're not super likely to path on their turn. Yeah. Well, we had multiple Abrupt Decays too, and no black mana. And no way, we couldn't even try to get black mana. Well, keeping their pace should keep us winning. I mean, that's the plan. Playing cheaper cards. I don't really want the Nexus, but there isn't really a good card to keep. Or a good card to bring in. I can bring in Rejection, but that's like pretty mediocre. Maybe one Remand. It's cheaper than Nexus. Nexus is pretty disastrous to draw in this matchup, unless it's like super late. But if it's super late, you should be probably in the driver's seat already. Again, this is going to be one of the worst matchups we hit. I mean, we're playing, what, 10 fetch lands? Yeah. And even though we didn't draw that many fetch lands in that one, that was brutality. Just keeping us off of black entirely. It wasn't even them keeping us off of the black. We just didn't draw any fetch lands. Did not have the opportunity to fetch ever. Nope. Yeah, we gotta get lucky, but go to 5. Go to 5. Go to 5. Go to 5. Nope. Alright. Well, we got a bunch of cantrips that don't get blanked by Thalia. No. well, we've got a bunch of cantrips that don't get blanked by Thalia, as I mentioned before. We're gonna start fetching basics mostly because of the potential for Dead of Winter. Cat Jesus. Really hope we draw removal for Cat Jesus. I want to get green here. I can't get green here and get a basic. Shit. Okay. So I want to get two snow lands into play as soon as possible. Okay. It's not a disaster. If they have a second Arbiter, we're gonna get wrecked. But you can't play around everything. Giver? It's gotta be a giver. Okay. It's a really good hand, huh? No. Oh no. Yeah. That's it. We're never coming back from that. We're going down to one land there. That was a shame. All right, try one more. Brutality. We drew a single fetch and it was our death. Although, I guess, no, that hand that they had was going to beat us basically no matter what at that point. The double Arbiter plus the Strip Mine was going to be able to beat us no matter what. So, I don't think there was any way through that one. Hey, I know that sound. Means we got a new subscriber, and I need to see who it is because I clicked on the wrong thing. That's a follow from Ian's Fox. Ian's Fox, who knows? But whomever you are, thank you for the follow. Hope you have a good time around here. Check out the YouTube. Check out the Serum Visions podcast. Have yourself a good little evening. Grilled Cheese is our opponent. Well, hey there, Grilled Cheese. Good luck and have fun. I'm keeping this bang in hand. It's a good one. I'm going to play our worst fetch. We're going to go get a Zagoth Triome. Everything's going to come up Millhouse. It's going to be a great match of Magic the Gathering here against the Grilled Cheese. Ham sandwich. We got the next level. Oh, ain't seen a grazer in a minute. Oh, it's classic omelet. Okie dokie. Who grilled cheese? Is this a thing? Is this person a person? Are they? Should I know who this is? Am I a bad MTG internet person for not knowing who grilled cheese is? Okay. Target acquired. Good amulet folk. Cool. Well, not on this hand. An innovator. Ooh. Play breach. Sure. I'll play my third island. I think I'm interested in resolving Fact or Fiction this turn. I could Uro into Growth Spiral, but I think we'll just jam Fact here. Breach in Amulet. Yeah. Dom Harvey was he won the first SCG tournament of 2019 with that. The first SCG Modern Open. Played some games of Modern. Screw that format. It's certainly a format. Ghost Quarter Vietnam flashbacks. Playing felt awful. I mean, it's again. I said it on the most recent episode of Serum Visions, but once you play Legacy, other formats don't even feel like Magic. So I understand your feeling there. It's definitely a whole thing. Triad Field Mirror. I was playing that earlier today. Legacy has so much interaction, it's insane to play any other format. I mean, it's just... Legacy has an infinite number of, like, micro decisions, which is super unique to that format. Alright, so we can put Push on top, play Uro, pick up the Push, and push the Azusa. But then we don't have an out if they play Titan. If they play Titan, we don't have an out anyway. They don't have an amulet, though, yet. They might have it in their hand. You feel like Modern is worse for that, ironically. Or maybe it's just, like, familiarity bias. Like, I'm familiar with the weird niche plays in Modern, so I don't find them so strange. That's not what I want to do. I want to play Uro or I want to play Growth Spiral? Growth Spiral is cheaper. Oh, but Uro means I had to permanently play. Also gains me some life, which could be relevant. I guess they could make me shuffle here. They didn't, though. I think Legacy has more micro decisions because you can get wastelanded on turn one. Like, that's the ultimate, right? Like, you can literally basically walk into death on turn one by just not realizing that your non-basic land isn't safe. Yeah, I mean... There's also the thing that, like, Legacy has more, like, of the, like, super ultra mega enfranchised old school Magic players than any other format who, you know, have very strong opinions on if you get absolutely stomped by being ignorant, that, like, that's not their problem. Sad Ant isn't really a thing right now. Yeah, that's definitely... I feel you. Bog! I hate Bog so much! Alright, we're gonna reset Fact or Fiction in response, or we're gonna try to. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Because I want to, well... Oh... Oh yeah, I mean, old school is the ultimate, right? Because those are like in Legacy you do have newer players playing Legacy, right? But old school is just none of them, right? Okay, we haven't hit any Cryptic Commands yet, so we might be in good shape here. We have a ton of cantrips in our hand, so I'm going to go down this road and see See what happens. God, I hate Bajuka Bog. Leave my graveyard alone. I worked hard to build up that pile. Old school isn't like Plains Savannah Lions go. I know what old school is in theory. Like I know what the restrictions of the format are. I mean, maybe? Okay, I mean, we're gonna draw a lot of cards this turn. Are you gonna GQ me? Yeah, I mean I think that's sort of what old school. That's not what old school's supposed to be, but that's what old school is. Like there's a bunch of super obnoxious decks in it. I'm 100% sure of that. We'll just wait and see what they're up to. We'll Cryptic. We can't bounce our Ghost Quarter, or we can't bounce our Mystic Sanctuary until we get rid of their Ghost Quarter, but we have a lot of cantrips here. So we can sort of play through for a little while. They didn't bounce either of their... Alright, so we gotta go counter draw, or counter tap their team. I guess they didn't play the Valakut, so I'll just gamble here that they don't. Okay. Well, it's only 3 damage right now. It might kill my Ice-Fang. That's fine. I don't need it right now. Okay. Problem is we lost 2 Fact of Fictions on their bog. So, oh no! No! Don't bounce the bog. Don't bounce the bog. Don't do it. I want to see that bog in play. I want to see that bog in play. Whew. Oh, they're setting up for just endlessly bouncing. Oh, I was supposed to play Growth Spiral there. Shit. For 2 different reasons. Well, that helps. Okay. Okay. That also helps. Is there anything in particular I can fetch here? No, right? I can get my other Mystic Sanctuary, and then they'll make me shuffle, but then I have more of a chance to be able to set up a Cryptic Lock next turn. I don't know. I'm not sure how they want to play this, but we'll find out in a second, I guess. Oh, I should have attacked. Might end up being relevant. Nexus of Fate. Draw Cryptic Command. Oh, what? Did I screw up? Oh, the Nexus shuffles your library. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Haven't played this deck in a long time. Yeah. Okay. We died. Maybe. Maybe they cast something pre-combat. We get to remand it. Maybe. I assume they don't have anything to cast. They just go to combat. I'm screwed. Okay. I'm not pretending. Okay. Freaking Bog, man. Bog wrecked me there. Okay. I almost feel like we can play Dead of Winter. Certainly we're playing Aether Gust, Confounding Conundrum, and Flashfreeze. I don't want these. Yeah, I think we're going to play Dead of Winter. Dead of Winter. I think I'm probably supposed to board out the forces, and I'm going to cut one Remand? Yeah, Black Vice is hilarious. Black Vice is quite the Magic the Gathering card. Alright, let's go. Think this is how we want to sideboard, and hopefully it's good enough. Past Oracle made Doomsday super boring. I agree. I don't play a lot of Legacy, but I used to hear about Doomsday piles and like the dozens of viable iterations, and now it's basically like it's pretty much always like 5 of 8 cards. I think it's probably less now. Yeah. Because they're playing Sakura Tribe Scout, I almost want to play this Engineered Explosives. But I don't know about that. Fastest Oracle banned in Legacy? No. No way. Stifle's legal in that format. Alright, we're on the same kind of keep and pray as the first game. We just have to rip lands. It's only a 25 land deck, so hopefully we do well. Definitely won't, but I'm still in denial. That's fair. Turn Timber. Turn Timber into nothing? That's great. I approve of your life choices, opponent. I absolutely do. They're likely to play almost nothing on turn 2, right? Explore. Let's not. Let's not say we did. Sick. Double sick. Triple sick. I really hope Astrolabe doesn't get banned out of Legacy. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, Astrolabe did not end up getting banned. You can wasteland and GQ your opponent's lands all you want. You can also Rashadi import them too. You got infinite options. Yeah, Oko's still legal. Astrolabe is not a big deal in Legacy. It's really not. You could almost play 5 colors already, and the biggest thing it helps is against Blood Moon, but you have Back to Basics, and Back to Basics... I mean, I guess the problem with Astrolabe is Astrolabe encourages you to play Basics and then helps you out, even though you did play Basics. Okay. Okay, so we need to dodge Cavern on Titan here. Banning Force would destroy the format. No kidding. Well, they're not wasteland proof. Most of them play some number of dual lands. feel like we're about to get absolutely savaged here. Maybe not. Looks like they still have a pretty slow hand. Sure. I do feel like it fixes your colors to an unrealistic degree. That's something I'm happy to see. I'm guessing they have Veil of Summer here. But if they Veil this, they won't be able to Veil me killing their... Or they won't be able to Veil me on the Titan. So... I came out ahead. Neat. Combo. What the hell was that? That was not cool. They totally screwed up. They could have floated the mana and then let that resolve. All right. Good clip, though. Quality clip. All right. Let's rip Confounding Conundrum this game. Honestly, wouldn't blame them if they just uninstalled Moto. No, they seem to know what's up, generally speaking. So they just need to... Like, they knew what they wanted to do, and they just didn't realize they could do it. Yeah. Okay, can I keep this hand? They mulled, but I... Risky keep? Yeah. They mulligan, I'm gonna mulligan. Wow, that's way worse. Maybe they'll mull to 5. I think we're gonna have to go to 5. Like I'm going to 5. I don't know. I guess I only need one hand to get this one going, but no. There we go. That was yeah, that was quite the game state. Well, there's a swamp and a wilderness reclamation in play. Oh, delightful. Delightful. That is a slow opening. I am happy to see that. All right. This is the worst fetch, and it will get my Zagoth Triome. I know that generally speaking, I want to be getting basics because of Ice-Fang and Dead of Winter, but can't do it all. Yup. Hopefully they don't go too fast, because I will lose. Okay. Thank you, deck. Thank you very much. We don't play around Boil. We can't. We can't, right? Like, I don't... I mean, I guess I could have fetched the swamp, but that means my colors are really slow, and the only counter I had was Archmage's Charm. So if I get a swamp, I can't do it. Oh my god. Brutality. Please play something else, please. Yes. Thank goodness. I mean, yeah. I just think there's only so much we can play around Boil, you know what I mean? Like, so for example, if they attack in this turn, I can't tap down. Hopefully they Titan this turn. That's the dream. Can't play Boil now? Yes, they can. They could definitely play Boil right now, all right? Oh boy. Hey, look, it's Boil Man again. All right, they have 2 cards in hand. Can I just grip it and rip it and play this Wilderness Rec? No, it's not worth auto losing. I mean, I could have, but you know. Maybe they have Beast Within? Yeah, that's true. Misty. I only have 1 forest? Yikes. Don't love that. All right. I mean, they're not killing me fast. The only logic I see them playing life for lands and pass. Yeah. They have Boil and Beast Within, I guess? Is that what you're reading? But I guess that, yeah, they can't cast the Boil, right? Because they're just going to wrath themselves worse than I will be hit. This cannot get something that isn't, or that is a, yeah. They have a Titan also? You think so? I'm going to shock Archmage's Charm draw too. I've got the Gust, so hopefully keeps me in good shape. So if what they have is Beast Within, I can beat the Beast Within and they don't want to boil. Is that correct? That is correct. So they have to have double something here. Okay. Let's go, baby. You got it? You have it all? They do not. Very well. Pass the turn. Yeah, we just stay the course. If they have Valakut fetch land, they slay me here. Doesn't look like it. Cool. I'm going to draw 2 again. I'm going to be able to play and escape Uro this turn. I just don't want to totally tap down, so maybe we're not going to do both, but looks like we're sort of getting in a good spot. Oh, actually, no, I can... No, yeah, I can't do it and still have enough mana up. Okay. Okay. Trigger. Charm main phase. On me? No. No. No, we're just passing here. We're not in trouble yet. We can Aether Gust their Dryad if they ever play Valakut. Like now? Yeah, like now. More scared of zombies? Well, we can clear them out at least once. And, like, realistically, there's no way we could ever stop. We can't stop the zombies from happening. They can't get multiple land drops right now. So I'm not too worried about it, to be perfectly honest. They put top or bottom, thank you. Top. They have Boil for sure now? That's what we're assuming. We are now assuming that for sure they have Boil. They're pacting, so they're shuffling away the Dryad. This is fine. They have to pay for that next turn. They didn't have the Titan, dude. Rexage. So we're going to remand this. I'm going to reset Archmage's Charm and then remand it, and we have tons more interaction right now. We just have to make sure that we don't tap off of what will protect us from Boil, but this does not do that. Not even close. Shoot. Go away. Boil me, baby. I gust this or do I counter it? It doesn't really matter. Counter? Shit. What do you mean no? Like, it's not the end of the world. It's not like, no! Like, oh, I can't believe it. You can't counter Dryad. They don't have a Dryad. Maybe they'll hit one, sure. So I guess... Well, we're playing Uro this turn. You're right, though. But they have to pay for the pack, too. You're right, though. You are 100% correct. We should have done it, and it could cost us. Okay, we're good. We got away with it. Now we can let the Rex Sage resolve. We're going to Divination here, but we're going to reset Aether Gust first. So we're going to guarantee one of our cards is great. So I think we got this one. Sorry, just talking with my opponent. Most Titan lists aren't playing Boil for what it's worth. Cool. Good to know. Most Titan lists are not Amulet or Amulet Light. Always make it easier for people. Always make it easy for people to give you money. Always make it easy for people to find your content. These are good tips for business, good tips for life. It's been Life Tips with Zach Mana Symbol Ryle. Hanging out here, rolling into hour 5 and 20 minutes. We got one more match to play with this lovely Sultai control deck with Wilderness Reclamation. There is also, from the other day's challenge, there was a Sultai Uro deck that was playing Jace the Mind Sculptor. But I think that deck is almost definitely worse than this one. It's definitely It's almost like the difference between Jeskai Flagfire and Jeskai life tip of the day, let the thing resolve. This hand is a banger. I'm keeping that on the play. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. They would have basically won the match on the spot, right? Because I didn't have Force of Negation. So we did teach them something. We taught our opponent something there. So feels good. Feels good. Opponent has Kozilek Avatar. Okay. Hey, look. All right, well, at least the last one's going to go quick. I'm excited for that. So we're going to Growth Spiral here, probably no matter what. I kind of hate it when people talk to me in chat, but you are kind. I'm always kind. I mean, hey! What's up, grilled cheese? I'm going to remand this because if they want to play it again this turn... Oh, no. Opponent. Oh, no. Wow. Thanks for the thorough thumping. Oh, no problem. I mean, I love playing these blue control decks, and you know what? I had Pi chastising me here for my loose plays from time to time, so really, I want you to know, like, obviously, I've been playing this game for 16 years, and I'm still not, you know, well, I'm clearly not any kind of, like, realistically worthwhile caliber that anyone would, you know, but, jeez. Well... I can main phase Archmage's Charm because I have a Force of Negation. Don't do this at home. Oh my god. Opponent cycles their main decked Wilt. Wild. We're just trying to discard the hand size, opponent. I don't know what your problem is. Just trying to discard the hand size over here. I don't know what you're up to. I only have one Force. I'm letting that resolve. Yeah. I mean, yeah. All right, good. No, that was power plant. That wasn't a tower. But they had to play the forest this turn because they missed their land drop on turn 2. So no, they were good games. Amulet Titan is always like it's terrifying to play against, and once you get through the first couple turns, then it's interesting. But they can just turn 2 combo kill you. Were you actually playing Amulet though? Pi is an everything player though. He's a freaking monster, dude. Pi plays everything and he plays it all really well. Like he's just, I don't know. Like he plays like all the competitive archetypes for the most part, and he plays them all really well. So, jeez, not true. I don't play control usually. I mean, sure, but like, sorry, you play mostly competitive archetypes. I don't see you playing a lot of jank or bruise or anything of that nature. There we go. Was that so hard, little deck? Was that so hard? Yeah. Well, I'm not trying to like, I'm not making things up like you are. Legitimately a kick butt player. What? Is there a whole hand payoffs, or are they just not good at playing Magic the Gathering? They didn't cycle a second Wilt. They just tapped 2 mana and did nothing in their first main phase. That is a shame. This has been a very strange game. I'm gonna be over here. Yeah, alright. Get him, buddy. Thanks for the follow, Grilled Cheese MTG. Counting the 6 mana gets tiring. Probably a neutron player. Sure, I guess so. But they also just literally just misclick through their last turn. I'm gonna Cryptic here and draw a card, I think. We have Force of Negation if we get into a problem spot. We can escape Uro. We can reset Archmage's Charm. Okay. We just have to hope not to get Kozilek out of nowhere. Suppose I could Cryptic bounce their power plant and just sort of go on the aggressive like that. Yeah. I want to hit lands right now. It's not really any good way I can do that. I suppose Cryptic bouncing their power plant is probably the best way to main phase cantrip. Uro is a 3-turn clock. You need 3 Cryptics. But I can't Cryptic into Uro right now. That's the problem. So I think we just have to dodge them having Ulamog, right? Usually they don't play too many of them, so... let's dodge it. Suppose if I play Uro, I won't be able to counter the Ulamog right now. So let's bounce it this turn. Maybe hit a land? No, that could get us a land. I don't have a counter open right now other than pitching to Force, so we're gonna, yeah. We're gonna try to cantrip into a land here. Come on, baby. Hold together. Bam. That's what we want to see. Okay. No, I figured it out, Pa. I done figured it out. We good. We good. O-Stone? 4 mana. Oh, Karn. Old Karn. Baby Karn. Do, 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 do. Oh, Walking Ballista. No! My clock. No. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. So I want to kill this now, so I'm just going to go fetch, shock, push it. Suck it up. Yep. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, deck. Thank you, deck. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Cool. Oop, that is not the mode I want. Tempo! How do you like getting tempoed out, nerd? Okay. Seriously, though, we kind of need to draw Mystic Sanctuary, fetch land. We have a Factor Fiction we can play, though. This is Karn, right? Baby Karn, do. Another Ballista? This has to be another Ballista. It's the only reason it's taking them so long to cast it. Yep. That's cool. Alright. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do just fine. Combat. Smush. Yay! Magic! We got him. Ceremonious Rejection, and most of the rest of this is not very good, huh? Like, I feel like I want Aether Gust. I'll be back in a second. Gotta figure that out. Pretty sure we want Aether Gust. It's not great, but... All right. 1 B freeze on the draw. What is B freeze? Flash freeze, sure. That's not brain freeze. Yeah. But this dodges Veil of Summer. I mean, this doesn't... I'm not... No, that's fine. I'm just, like, why do you want to play this card? I'm not even sure why this person is playing this card. They didn't even max out on Aether Gust. They're just playing a Flash Freeze. I'm gonna counter green, turn 2/3. I guess it gets rid of it forever. Sure. Yeah. That hand is really bad. We are going to ship this. This is not acceptable. This is more acceptable. Keep this. Ship the Nexus. Pray to Jeebus. Save me, Jeebus. Going to 5? No, I'm okay with this one. It's got a Force. It's got an Archmage's Charm. If I hit 3 mana, we're in business. Yeah, that's fine. That one is fine. Okay. This could be an untapped land. As you see, I'm bad at control. So, I mean, I don't claim that I'm great at control, and I will certainly say one of my purest, clearest weaknesses as a Magic the Gathering player is mulliganing. I mulligan poorly. It is definitely one of my great weaknesses. Generally speaking, in control decks, I heavily value card quantity a lot of the time. And I think, as people have noticed about Legacy, is true about Modern, that card quantity, even in control decks, is not that relevant anymore, because there's, like, the threats, the single cards that do resolve are so much more valuable. But... yeah. I'm not 100% on that, that's just my 2 cents. Do I want to just pitch this Uro? No, I don't have the Force anymore. No, I need to keep the Archmage's Charm up. I will draw 2 if I'm given the opportunity. Okay. Exile a card, please. Fine. I guess the real thing we're going to do here is play Ice-Fang. Karn. Oh, is it Ballista X2? Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. Sick. Because we did keep in our Abrupt Decays. Yeah, we have Abrupt Decays. We have Abrupt Decays, we have Uro, and we can steal it with Archmage's Charm. So this is like just a targeted kill spell right now. And it's not something that you should... Ooh. Well, they have 12 mana. It's going to be a big Ballista. Okay. I have to let them put the last crank on the stack before I steal it. Otherwise, they have enough mana to play some ludicrous Haymaker. Sure. Or end step. Okay, opponent. You're super cool with your Relic of Progenitus. I got it. I got it. Crank it. Yep. One more time. Okay. Problem is, Archmage's Charm is my only counter right now. I think we're going to go end of turn, and we're going to cast Fact or Fiction. And then we can Misty Rainforest and top the... Okay, so this turn we're taking 4. We go to 15. Next turn we could take 7 and 7. They can put us to 1. Shit. Okay. No, fact is better. Fact is better. There's multiple answers we can draw here, in addition to yeah. Are you intending to be done with this? No. Got it. No, don't do it that way. That's smart. Don't do it that way. It's so smart. It's not that smart, but it's smart. All right. Oh, you know what? Uro helps me out here. We're gonna rescue this Archmage's Charm. Are you winning, son? Yeah, Dad. I'm winning. Trigger. If they were F6, we could steal Ballista. I really don't want to think that way. Yeah. I just, it's a little much for me. guess I could have put in another fetch land there, assuming that they might pop the relic proactively. We're really hoping they crank the Ballista 3 times. They should not play this game this aggressively. They should attack here and hit me, and then at the end of my turn is where they should be cranking this Ballista. Because if they have a threat in their hand right now, like what they have on the battlefield is very, very threatening. This will end the game very quickly. If they start cranking again at sorcery speed, it's definitely a sign that their hand is weak and they're just pushing for the kill, which is great for me. But we'll see. The MTGO Jankamout strat. Oh no, 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 no. Don't do it, have a heart. Oh, maybe it's just Karn. Oh, good. Good. Yep. I have to take this hit. Yeah, double bolt me. It's kind of quad bolt me, right? Go end step. Do it. Do it, you coward. You won't. Yes. It's my Ballista now. I just want to grab it. Yoink. Archmage's Charm is definitely the epitome of yoink. Yoink? I need to get a clip of Homer saying yoink. I do not have anything close right now on my soundboard. OP should fist pump, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, should pump first? I read that backwards. Yeah, they could do. I think they want to leave the relic up, though. Yeah. Yeah, because I could escape Uro right now if I were given the opportunity. Now what I can do right now is cast Nexus of Fate. Yeah, I think we're casting 7 mana Explore. It's actually 0 mana Explore if you're saying it that way, right? Oh, sure. Shoot. I wanted to rescue that Fact of Fiction. That's fine. It's fine. We didn't lose too much good stuff there. Okay. Guessing I'm just getting a forest here. Yeah. I just want them to clear that mana. Whee! Hold on, I'm gonna do it again. Oh, sure. I mean, I have a turn here, opponent. Alright. Pass? Yeah, pass. In theory, I should be aggressively using Archmage's Charm to dig, because they could have Ulamog here, and I really just need to dodge that more than anything else. No. Denied. Sure. All right, you got it. You can cast Ancient Stirrings. Shit, they have 10 mana open. Don't find Ulamog. I will be super dead. Super dead. So dead. Shit. I had to say his name, didn't I? double pillage. I mean, that's really bad. Not scary, TBH. Sure. If you say so, team, I believe you. I'm gonna reset Archmage's turn. Yeah, I guess I still have 2 breeding pools and Watery Grave. I think I'm playing 2 breeding pools because we're not playing field, so we don't have to be so finicky about our land base. Yeah, that's fine. More mad we lost card draw. I mean, me too. I wanted to go for the super high upside line of Archmage Charm myself and then just like and rip a Cryptic. They have Urza's Workshop, we're in trouble. It's an Urza land. What are they gonna do? Make a 2/2 every turn? Okay. So 1, 2, 3. So we're out of that card. We're out of Mystic Sanctuary. The original Field of the Dead. Well, if I did it once, let's get a green source first, so I can get black if I need to. Cryptic, Cryptic, Cryptic. I mean, that could be a Cryptic. Okay. Okie dokie. We're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. Wilt me, baby. Wilt me harder. Okay. Forest? Not Sanctum of Ugin, thank God. I don't know why we're 3-1 we're playing against someone who's like a beginner Tron player. It's very strange. Like, I don't know that they could have won game 1, but they certainly could have gotten a lot closer than that than they did. Oh, maybe they knew they had another map? Nope, they're just getting infinite amounts of mana. Okay. I guess I might as well thin one more time. No, because if I hit an Uro, the front side will gain me the life I need to play the other Delta. So, might as well go to 1 and thin my deck the maximum amount. It's not a huge deal, but there's only 31 cards left. The lower you go on the deck, the more each thin matters. There we go. There we go. Now we just need to find an Uro. We have 2 of them remaining, right? I didn't cut any? I did not cut any. We got 2 Uros remaining. That resolves. The thing I'm actually most afraid of right now is Walking Ballista. Walking Ballista will end me. I mean, I do have the Cryptic, but it's just like, it's super cheap and it just kills me. Sure. They finally drew a Haymaker. Wait, no, this is fine. Boing. Oh, no! Wait. No, I don't have enough mana. Oh, shoot. I can remand my Cryptic, but I'm 1 mana short. Oh, it's so bad. I mean, I guess I could remand the Ballista and hope I draw... Remand the Veil? Yeah, I guess that's the... Yeah, draw... We have to draw Aether Gust or Flashfreeze. Shit. No, we're just dead. It didn't matter what I... Well, it did matter what I shot for because I have things that can only counter green things right now. Okay, go game 3. Yeah, I'm fine with how he sideboarded. Yeah, all right. Jeez, that was a game. I mean, they should have been able to savage us, so... Happy we did as well as we did with it. All right. Yep. That's a good one. It's about as good as they get. I mean, I'm not thrilled about this card. And I have to go blue, blue, blue. So this is not going to be Mystic Sanctuary. But if they play map on one, we can decay it. That's kind of hot. Or Relic. He's so angry. I love this little snake. Okay. What happened? There was a Veil of Summer. We died. They had Ballista Veil of Summer. And so they went Ballista X2 when I was at 1 life, and my remand was not going to be good enough. We were actually 1 mana short to play through it. Okay. So, am I killing the Relic? It's probably... Yeah, I don't need to cantrip into anything right now, so I'd rather get rid of this proactively before they can just hold out the mana and draw a card. Them cutting off my graveyard last game was more significant than one might think, than I would have thought. Okay, Tron's coming together. Were they fronting? Do they not have the Ancient Stirrings? They don't. Good for them. Okay. They can't Karn plus Veil here, so... Whew. Do I want to be greedy? No. No. Unless I think for sure they have Ulamog in hand, which I don't. They could have it, but I don't think they have it for sure. If they have Ulamog this turn, we're just dead. And the Tron land. They didn't have the Tron land this turn, though. So unless they were particularly defending it from anything that I could try to do to it, which would be a good play, if that is what they're worried about, is like me Field of the Deading them and they want to guarantee they cast the Ulamog. Son of a bitch. Are you freaking... I can't believe we're going to lose this match like this. It's so brutal. Ugh. And now, like, I have to try to draw Force of Negation with my Uro. Brutal. Come on. Why you gotta do me like that? Alright. Well. Good try, buddy. But you just couldn't make it happen. Shit. This freaking card. I wonder how many they're playing. It can't just be what... Oh, man. They even brought in Surgical. Oh, that makes it so much harder to win. Hopefully this means they don't have a Haymaker this turn, but I don't think I will be so lucky. Two games in a row, they played the card I can never beat, and we died. Not immediately, but we did die. Wow. No way. Wow. Okay. Beggar not chooser over here. We're okay. We're in it to win it. No holding back. Stay of execution. All right, opponent. Whiff. So they definitely have. It's gotta be like Wilt in hand. I want to cast Factor Fiction this turn. Okay. Chromatic Sphere. Whew. Yep. Finally chooses to cast Sylvan Scrying. Okay. Oh my god. They can Ulamog again. Oh my god. How is this happening? They must just have like a fistful of Veil of Summers? They don't... I genuinely don't understand how this is happening, but I'm okay with it. And this is a good pile. This is a good pair of piles. We lost all our Uros, but this is a good pair of piles. I would like to draw a Wilderness Rec sooner rather than later. It's a really good split. Damn it, opponent. I have to take this pile. God, that sucks. No, I can take this pile, and then I can fetch a Mystic Sanctuary and reset the charm. Perfect. Mystic Sanctuary is a great Magic the Gathering card. Huge fan. Tremendous. Just, it's the best. We have the best spells. We play spells. I like spells, alright? They have another Surgical? maybe. All right, Snake. It's all you, buddy. They're at 14 now. You're doing good. Just keep it up. No freaking way. Okie dokie. So we're casting Nexus of Fate next turn. So let's draw 2, see what we draw, and then maybe reset Fact or Fiction. Yeah, perfect. The more Fact or Fictions you can cast, the quicker you win the game, really. It's super, super relevant. Don't surgical me? Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. At least it's not cryptic, I guess. And it's not my Mystic Sanctuaries. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. Could have tried to play around it, but no, didn't do that. It does thin my deck for me. I already have the Nexus in hand. My poor exile. Wait, what? Okay, go. Good. I was like, they didn't just miss, did they? Okay. What are our win cons? Just the small bird, correct. We have a few of these guys. That's it. That's how we're gonna win. Just peck them to death. Yeah. Alright, I guess we're just resetting Archmage's Charm, and then we've got to find... Cryptic Command sooner rather than later. Because I drew this Force of Negation, though, we can chain off 2 Archmage's Charms here and go to 24 cards in our library, then 25 on the next turn. Map. I mean, they didn't use the map properly last game. Maybe it was a bluff? It's a snake, I guess it's Hiss Caw. I usually do a hiss for Ice-Fang. This is risky. I 100% admit that that is a risky play. Yep. Could go really badly. Okay. And with no Uros and no Fact or Fictions, this is so brutal. I really want to draw a second snake and just cut my clock down heavily. Did they? They did not cycle a... No way! What? That's so not okay. I mean, I guess if I pick up next... Okay. So, they're gonna mill me for 20. So, maybe they get themselves killed like this. Okay, that was a disgustingly good top deck, so we just need a little more luck and we're good. Okay, they're putting me to 4 cards in library. Then we're gonna fetch. You win this ice up. Got it. Got it. That's a Pygonti promise. Sure. I'm not checking my graveyard to see if I have any lands. This is way faster. Cryptic Growth Spiral, we win. We win. Almost guaranteed? I think it's guaranteed, right? And we cast the Nexus now. Unreal. Cast in draw phase? You have more draws. What? Is that a thing? Okay, so do I have to Cryptic tap the Ulamog this turn? I do, right? I can go Cryptic Command tap draw on their turn and still have a force Aether Gust. Yeah, and then we're basically there. So they would need a truly insane draw to get me here. And we don't want to bounce Mystic Sanctuary. We just want to go tap draw. Oh, right, I had another turn there. Well, I forgot about that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can play Growth Spiral and try to hit and still be okay. Nope. All right, last card is it? Shit. Well, this is terrifying. So I've got Aether Gust and 2 forces. And I can play... Oh, shit. I don't have blue cards. Well, hope they don't have some kind of version of the nuts. I am not going to draw a card here. And I'm not going to bounce it. Okay. I'm going to bounce my own Misty Rainforest because they can't veil this. Yeah, yeah. Don't stack it in response, Zach. Don't do it. Not a good look. Yeah, that's the point. But if I tried to bounce one of their lands, I would lose. What an unreal game. All right, they got a main phase. If they have Walking Ballista, I will die. Cycles Wilt. Can't stop that. Bouncing Mystic Sanctuary doesn't mean anything. I forced this, right? Yeah. Exile Cryptic, it doesn't matter. Yep. See ya. Good game. Game, set, match. Just got to attack 6 times. Well, I'm glad we played the league out. Should have exiled the bird. I guess so, yeah? Sometimes the Tron player doesn't win. Sometimes the good guys win. Snake goes the distance. He's going for speed. What is this? Oh, they're just rage floating? The dream police, they're inside of my head. Something, something, something inside of my bed. Oh no. You gotta do the really crappy Apu singing. Oh, I'm supposed to play the thing here. Got him. Unreal. Did not deserve to win that, but I guess my opponent didn't either. You owe me a sub, Pyganti. You owe me a sub. And when that's our second 4-1 of the evening, playing brew or decks from the challenges. Yeah, I think this is the best like Sultai control deck, or some variation of this. The other version I saw played one of Blood Chief's Thirst, which is the kicker spell. That's a black mana sorcery. And you can kick it to destroy larger things, but it's black mana sorcery, destroy target creature or planeswalker with CMC 2 or less. So I think that card is pretty good, and if you want a fifth cheap interaction spell, probably worth having. That said, like, the way this deck is put together is really, really slick. Yeah, it's really efficient. I like this whole deck plays at instant speed, basically. It knows what it's about. The only thing that's not an instant is Uro, which adds mana, and Wilderness Rec, which resets all your mana. It's just, if you're gonna play like a good pure control deck and you're not worried about having powerful cards, powerful permanents, really, this is the way to go. You're just super, super slim. Like, our opponent never played O-Stone in that match. They might have even boarded them out. But O-Stone doesn't do much against this deck, and that feels really, really good. Like, just blanking lots of your opponent's removal is really good, but then they want to keep some removal for the Ice-Fang Coatls, kind of, and Uro. So we did lose 0-2 to Taxes. That's definitely a tough matchup, but it's not super popular right now, so I think we're good. And then we did well against Titan and all sorts of nonsense. This has been a very, very long stream of like 2-3 hour leagues almost. So I'm going to call it for the evening and send all you wonderful folks over to raid somebody. I'm not sure who. Got to open up my Twitch dashboard. But if you like what I do here, you can always find it on my YouTube channel. You can look up Mana Symbol, or you can look up Zach Ryle on YouTube. Or Mana Symbol, CYMBAL, just like the instrument. We also one of the co-hosts of the Serum Visions podcast, and we come up with all sorts of nonsense decks, one of which we're going to be playing later this week. 2 of them, actually. Paint Me Like Your French Girls, or Build Your Own Upheaval, combining Hibernation with Painter's Servant. So come on back and check that out, because that is going to be a blast and a half. We're just going to flip everything into everyone's hands. Do you play also Legacy? I would like to play more Legacy. I love the format. I just haven't done it yet. And whenever I make a Legacy video, it doesn't get as many views on YouTube, but maybe it's just because people don't know me to be a Legacy player. We're going to raid Zandman, who's still going. So he is awesome, Lawson Zandy. He's a much cooler brewer. If you have time, we can talk about it. I would love to talk about it. We can do that. For now, we're raiding Zandy, and have a good one. Zandy Mandy.